getting super close to the end of the Star of Wonder quilt along. This is part 4 of 5, and this one I would say just a little bit easy, not too hard. It's all about the fabric placement in this quilt. So this block is going to actually be your inner border. You're going to be making 4 of them, and like I said, it's all about fabric placement. So visit Fat Quarter Shop and download your free part 4 pattern, and let's get started. So your first step is to cut all of your fabrics. I want to point out that when you're making this block, all of the greens are the same. So step 1 is super easy. You don't have to match anything. When we get to step 2, you have 4 different background fabrics and 2 different sizes. So for your quilt to join and be all pretty at the end, you do have to pay attention to fabric placement. So we're going to start with our square in a squares, which are our fabrics A's and B's. And we have made lots of these on the video before. If you don't want to make these the traditional way, you can use the 4-inch square in a square paper by So Emma. That's how I usually make square in a square blocks. You're going to draw a line from corner to corner on the wrong side. And you're going to do the same thing where you have 2 opposing corners. Stitch directly on that line, and then it's going to look like this when you trim a 1/4 inch away and press. Make sure you're pressing according to the pattern. You'll take your very last 2 squares, stitch directly on the line, and press. You're going to make 4 of these, and they all are the exact same green, so that's super easy. So here I'm going to show you how to build your inner borders. You're going to take your green fabric and you're going to have a C on the left and a D on the right. And I'm going to move my pattern out of the way so you can see what I'm doing. And remember, C and D are different sizes, so your fabric C is larger than your fabric D. This is going to be your first inner border. And then I'm going to lay out for you the remaining borders just so you can see. But remember, C is longer than D. So this is your first, second, third, and fourth inner border. Just make sure you have all of your fabrics in the right spot. And when we get to video 5, you're going to see why that's so important. So our borders went together super fast. Make sure you subscribe so you can join us on week 5, which is next week. Now I'm actually going to be sewing the quilt together on camera and giving you lots of tips on pinning, borders, and all kinds of things. So make sure to join me for week 5. I'll see you there.